Hello and welcome to the Open Virtual Film project. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the sample runtime mode objects to create doors that open when you approach them in the standalone exe mode. To start with, we need the OVFP plugin menu open. To do that, we can either use the dropdown or the OVFP plugin button. And we need to go to the sample objects folder, which is the purple wrench. Once we're there, we can close the OVFP menu. And we want this runtime mode objects section. Inside of here, there are three different objects, the first of which is a static mesh that I can pick up and move in VR mode. So if I wanted to be able to grab a chess piece or something like that in VR mode, I would use this object. I can change the associated static mesh with this selector here, so I can set it to use this sideboard mesh object here. And then if I scroll down in this default section, there is a use physics. When I am in VR runtime mode, if I pick up an object and let go of it, it will start to fall using physics if this is set to true, and it will stay stationary when I let it go if this is false. The second of the objects to talk about is this trigger doors 1. If I drag and drop this out into the world, you'll see I have a mesh object as well as a start transform and an end transform. If I come into the details panel, I can change the mesh of the door by coming into the component section, clicking on the door and changing the mesh here, and then clicking back on the root component. I can look at the various different options I have available to me, whether or not to start it open or closed, how quickly to shift between one position and the other, and modifiers for the start and end transform. I can also modify the start and end transform in the scene by grabbing these little octahedron objects and shifting them around with rotate, shift, scale. So if I wanted to create a door that slides open, I can grab the starting position, shift it to where the door needs to start moving, grab the ending position. If I click this start open, it will snap my door to my end position and place it where it will end up. The last thing I need to set up is this trigger volume. When I am inside this trigger volume in runtime mode, the door will open, and when I am outside of it, the door will close. Vice versa if I have start open from the start. So if I grab this trigger volume, I can scale it up, make it nice and high. And I'm going to rotate my object by 90 degrees. I'm going to test this behavior by playing in the selected viewport and fly toward the door. As I approach the door, it opens, and as I move away from the door, it closes. If instead I wanted to create a door that rotates open, I can copy my start transform and paste it onto my end transform, and then I'm going to preview my end transform with this start open section, and give myself 115 degrees of rotation, and then go back to my start transform, play in editor. Now as I approach my door, it swings open, and as I move away from my door, it swings closed. The last of the sample objects is this trigger doors 2, which provides all of the same functionality as trigger doors 1, however it gives me 2 doors to work with. So if I grab my trigger volume, make it nice and big, and preview, and then approach, my doors would swing open, move away, my doors would swing closed. Similarly, I have a start transform for door 1, as well as an end transform for door 1, a start transform for door 2, and a end transform for door 2. If I wanted to speed up or slow down those animations, I could change this door open speed to whatever value I wanted. All of the same functionality works in runtime VR mode, and that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.